So a few weeks ago I set myself a challenge. It was to build a guitar. I had a scratch plate and some pickups laying around and decided, you know what, rather than putting it in something I already own, I'm just going to make a whole new guitar for this to live in. So I set myself a budget of £300. That was to buy the neck, body, everything else I needed. So yeah, I filmed the process. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you'll find it interesting and funny and you'll learn something. Although to be honest, you probably won't. So enjoy watching me butcher the shit out of putting a guitar together. So first things first, let's look at the body. They shipped this to me very quickly. This body cost me £90, or $89.99 to be specific. The shipping was $6.99, no, $5.99, something like that. But it came to like £96 in all, so it's just under £100 for the body. First of all, it was wrapped very well, and like I said, the shipping, it got to me the next day, it was incredible, so very quick delivery, very good. And what's great about the body as well, it's surf green, very cool body. It's a two-piece Alder body, or so they say. It's painted, so as far as I know it could be a 9-piece body, but it feels pretty solid. Yeah, so the paint job's very nice. It's like a satin urethane finish on there. So I was tempted to sand it down and make it glossy, but I kind of like it actually, and I think it will age quite well and it will wear quite well. So not that I really care about the relic look, but it will look cool. That after a while of playing it, it will look used and worn, which would be cool. So there's a bit of a close-up of the body. Yeah, a few things with it. The finish is nice. It's nice and even. The routing job on the inside, not the best. It's done quite well. I like that it's 3 individual, routes for the single coils, which is something I wanted. I didn't want to have a big swimming pool route, so I quite like that. Yeah, it's a bit jaggedy kind of around here. Looks like it just took off a little bit too much. But that kind of happens, I suppose, chipping off. I paid under £100 for the body, so I can't expect the quality to be perfect. I can't expect it to be custom shot. And while it looks like this has been, you can see these parts here, that's just to build up a paint. So I'll sand that off and file that off, and then that will be quite nice. So yeah, now we're having a look at the neck. I got this from the same company as the body, Advanced Guitar Centre. So it's advancedguitarcentre.co.uk. I'm not endorsed, I don't work for them, I just thought they were really good and their service was good, so I'm giving them a shout out. Anyway, so I got the body from there, I got the neck from there as well, and again this neck was to the specification that I wanted. It is a maple neck with a maple fingerboard and 22 frets. It's a slim C, so it's kind of like a nice C profile. That was the other thing I wanted from the neck. I'd looked at the classic 50 guitars and stuff like that, which had seafoam green bodies or surf green bodies, but they always had like the V necks that I don't really like. I wanted it to be modern, modern feeling. So it's got a little mini headstock. It doesn't have a big 70s style. You find these on, on sort of Fender standard Stratocasters and stuff like that most of the time, but yeah, so it's got a small design, which is quite cool. I quite like that as well. It has a bone nut. That was one of the options you could request on there, to have like bone or Graphtec or whatever you wanted, whatever colour, which is cool. So I thought I'd go for bone. I've got Graphtec nuts on my other guitars and stuff, so I thought I'd try bone and see what that sounds like. But yeah, the fingerboard is a piece of maple on top, so it's not like a 1-piece neck like a Fender one is, which I would have preferred, but like I said, money wasn't an option, so I'm doing this on a budget. But it still looks quite cool. It feels very good in the hands. The fret ends are very nicely dressed. There's nothing sharp, nothing snagging on there, until it's kind of strung up, or until I can get a fret level out and have a look at it. It seems to be pretty well done. Medium jumbo frets, which is another thing which is very cool. I didn't want to have small frets or medium frets, I wanted jumbo frets as well, so this neck hit everything on the head that I wanted. had everything I wanted. So, but yeah, so it's very interesting. The neck I paid £55 for, plus again £6 for shipping, so it came to 61 quid. So again, I'm still under budget. I'm up to about £150-ish, a little bit over on my budget, which means I've got £150-ish to spend on the bridge, the tuners, string trees, etc. So I'm doing quite well. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this. So check them out if you're looking for guitar parts. Right, so while I'm waiting for a few bits to send up in the post, I'm going to start prepping the body. So what I'm going to do is line all of the cavities inside here with copper tape. Yeah, you can grab this stuff online for a few quid. Just make sure when you buy it, you buy the stuff that has a conductive adhesive on the bottom. Otherwise, when you layer over the tape, it won't actually conduct electricity through it, and you'll have to solder all of the bits of tape together, which is a real massive pain in the arse to do and takes ages. So, conductive adhesive, and you'll be good. Buy it on eBay for a few quid at a time. Places like WD Music and Stumac sell it as well. They do bigger rolls. It's a bit more expensive as well, but you can find plenty of other sellers that would do it. So I'm going to do this just to try and help keep the guitar as quiet as possible. And yeah, let's get cracking. Quick word of warning, when you're using copper tape, it's very sharp, so be careful, that's all I'm going to say, otherwise you're going to have a guitar that's going to have a blood splattered finish. So, just over an hour later, I'm done. All the cavities are shielded in there as well. All I need to do is just poke the holes through for the ground leads for the bridge and for the jack socket, that's what I'm looking for. Like I said, be careful, this stuff is sharp, and I can actually say I have put my blood, sweat and tears into doing this, which is quite funny. Anyway, let's carry on. I just got the bridge through from guitarselectric.co.uk, little eBay shop. Let me turn that around so you can't see my address. Here we go, trem arm, standard. Went for a Wilkinson WVPC SB bridge, if that's the name. I probably got it wrong. But claw, springs, screws, boring stuff. This is the actual bridge. Let's get it out and have a look. Cost me £35 for this. So, that's it. Nice and shiny. Full size steel block on the bottom, stainless steel saddles. I thought it was quite nice. Let's focus on it. Hey, that's better. You can actually see it now. Yeah. I've used these before. So, it's done. Here it is. All works, everything like that. It's very cool. I like it a lot. I still managed to stay under budget, which is very nice. So all in all, this cost me about 240 something-ish £. I'm sure something will come up here and let you know how much it actually cost. Or would it come up here? Yeah, I don't know. It'll come up somewhere. Yeah, it's really cool. Everything functions how it's meant to function. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to get my, well, I say my tech, he's not my tech. There's a guy who lives in my town who's very good at guitars. So I'm going to get him to go over and have a look at it, because I think the nut may need adjusting or sort of shimming or something. But it works how it's meant to work, and that's what's important, and it plays really well. Yeah, if you've never done something like this before, as I hadn't until now, give it a go. It's a lot of fun putting it together, learn a lot, and you can kind of do whatever you want to do. Obviously I would have had to spend much more on this guitar had I've had to buy the scratch plate and all the pickups and stuff. So, you know, if you give yourself probably maybe 400 quid to play with, you could easily kind of do something like this. And if you've got more money to play with, you can buy better parts, you can buy better necks, you can get custom bodies made, do whatever you want. Obviously Warmouth do a lot of stuff, and there's loads of other places as well available online which make good parts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll do some better sound demos with this as soon as I can. So until next time, see ya.